Hi, welcome to TRC Retro Programming. I want to take you through this game that I've been developing for a while, even though it's still in its infancy, and even though it's still being tested. I want to note some changes here. Additions, I mean, not changes. So if you look at the bottom, it says floor 1, lives 3, items nothing. The blue box is reserved for the 5 cross pieces that you need to go find with your candlelight, and the other spaces here are for the keys. So we're on the first floor. If we look around here, we find you can search the whole area, but there isn't anything there. But if you're just playing this game, you don't know that. And so I'm going to go up to the staircase here because we can't get through this door here. It's a cayenne colored door, so we have to find a cayenne colored key. I'm going to pop my light off, and as you walk faster with it off, we're going to go upstairs. Now it changes to floor 2. And we have a spider on one side and a bat on the other side. And we can't touch the spider. It isn't programmed in yet, but I'm going to play as if it is programmed in. Now I pop this light on here. And normally if the spider got into your field of light here, it would shut your light off, making it harder for you to find the pieces. And you have to turn it back on, and if you do get touched, you lose a life. Your lives would go down to 2. I mean, if you notice here, you can't get through that door because there's a wall there now. And I'm searching around. There must be a key around here somewhere, because otherwise, how are we going to get over to the other side? So here, I'm going to grab that key. It's going to appear on the right of the blue box. If you look there, the key is there now. We go back downstairs. And now we can, I don't need the light, but we can cross through here and open the door. And the door's not opening, and that is because something in the programming. So I need to, I hate when this happens, but I'm going to have to list this out, find the error, and it is boundaries, floor 1, door, because it is no longer a magenta key. It had been mislabeled, and it's 119. Lines 119 and 120 need to be changed to cayenne key. Okay, I better save this. And we have to start over. I'm just going to go up here, grab that key back, and we should be able to go through that door. Let's find where it is. It's always in a different position. Everything is randomized on here. There it is. Okay. It's close to where it was last time, but anyway, let's go back down here. and go through that door this time. Hopefully, I changed those line numbers. Should go through. There we go. Except for now it's not disappearing. So obviously there's another bug in there, but we're just going to walk through here. I had a problem with the labeling of the keys. I labeled them the wrong colors. And so now I have to go back. I thought I had fixed everything, but apparently not. So the door is supposed to disappear. And I'm looking for anything on this side. Oh no, I'm going to get hit by that ghost slam. I would have got slammed right there. And if you see down in that corner, I saw something light up. And it's a cross piece. And so I just picked it up. And I'm starting to build the cross in the middle. Normally I would have lost 2 lives right there. You have to wait for this ghost to go by or you will get killed there. But it built the top of the cross, if you notice, in the middle of the blue box. So now we have a cayenne key in the top of the cross. We're going to go back up to the second floor. This time we're on the other side though. And there's a bat, and we better get out of the way because it's coming right at you. And if you notice, there is another staircase here which leads up to the 3rd floor. But we first need to search this area for anything. And so you have to search the entire room. And there's another piece to the cross. So it's going to build that, and I just got hit. There's something wrong with, whenever I collect the pieces, the trajectory is getting reset, and that shouldn't happen. So I have to fix that as well. The only time the trajectory gets reset is if you go up or down the stairs. So it's filtering through for some reason. And you have to avoid these enemies, and the trajectory lines are not going to be there when you play the game. So this is like beginner's stuff here, where your trajectory is shown, but that's not part of the game. We're going to go up to floor 3. And as you can tell, every time we go up to a different floor, the color of the walls changes. And it also, now we're on floor 3. It says floor 3. And now we have 2 secant patterns. Actually, we have the graph of secant, but it's offset. So we have a downward secant and an upward secant. So this is the positive secant, and this is the negative secant. Normally, when you come up to this floor, you're going to be surrounded by a bat. Is going to be going back and forth along this secant line, and the spider is going back and forth along the other secant line. So it's getting hard. It's getting not every floor is different in the way the enemies are moving at you. So it makes it challenging. This is the Coco version of Haunted House, and as you can see, there's another key appearing there up in the right hand corner, so I'm going to grab that. And now if you look on the items list, we have 2 keys. We have a cayenne key and a red key, and that red key is going to allow you to go through the red door right there. And that's as far as I've gotten. So we're going to pretend to go through the door. It doesn't really open right now because it's not programmed in. And now on this side, there's going to be another ghost. But he's going to be doing a much bigger circular rotation, going up and down, a little faster and a little wider this time than the other one. It's going to take up the entire corridor, so it's really going to get in your way. And they're going to be, the 3rd cross piece is going to be over here, and then there's going to be a staircase going up to the 4th floor, and I haven't gotten that far yet. And then there's going to be a 5th floor with another door. And the 4th floor might have another solid wall that you have to find your way around. And then you have to find your way all the way back down. I'm just going to pretend here that we've collected all the cross pieces from all 5 floors. We have all 3 keys, and we're not dead. and I can't go back down there because it's not programmed in. It's a one-way door. But anyways, we're going to break out of here, and if we run the game again, and we went down to the second floor, then back down to the first floor, we would come out of this staircase over here. We'd have to go back through here. The door would be open, and we would go down here into this area right here that would normally you can't get into. Because if you notice, it's different than the other openings. It's a way out of the house, and once you have your entire cross, you get out of the house and you win the game. So that's it in a nutshell. If I look at the directory, we have the regular program, the main program. We have 3 different bin files for the different colored walls, different floors. We have the sprites where all our enemies and our keys and your character is in a data file called sprites. And then we have numbers, which are the numbers for the floor numbers and the lives. And if we look at our memory, we're having a memory problem because I only have 8K left. And I don't know, I'm crossing my fingers that that's enough to finish the game. Otherwise, I'm going to have to break it up into different levels, like the first 2 floors, the second 2 floors, and the last floor, or floor by floor by floor by floor, which will be a real pain in the neck because we're running out of memory quickly, even though I'm binning out the graphics and the sprites. There's not a lot of memory on this, and I haven't not even incorporated the hit components where you're interacting with the enemy and the boundaries in the other 2 floors. I have my fingers crossed that it's going to fit, but I have my doubts that it's going to fit. So I might have to break it up into 2 files at least. First 3 floors and the second 2 floors, which will prolong the release of the game. But it is what it is, and so I'm just going to cut it off here, and I'm at about we're at 289 lines so far, and that's without graphics and without data files and everything else. So 23K is not much to work with, because when you P clear, like at the beginning of this thing here, I'm P clearing 8, that takes a lot of memory. I'm clearing 720 for all the data files, and that's going to keep going up, probably to 1,000. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to go up anymore. That's for input and output, inputting the data files, I mean. And those are all pretty much done, so I don't know. It could go up to 1,000. So there's a lot going on, but, I don't know how much longer this is going to take to finish. I'm not sure even when I started it, but maybe another couple months or so. I'm going as fast as I can, and it's just thing after thing after thing. But that's the way it is when you're writing programs like this. So that's pretty much it for right now. I'll see you guys on another video. Take care. Thanks for watching.